Meat is yum and you can stick it up your bum. Now, I might... Hey everyone!
Hey, welcome back to the channel.
Responding to hate comments video.
Love these. Now today we are dedicating our hate comments to, well, we're not dedicating, we're reading comments dedicated to a particular video
called Vegan Woman Confronts Hunter, one of Natasha's most watched outreach videos. So if you haven't checked it out, we'll link it below. Do watch it.
It was a really great one because it started off, you know, it was like, is this going to go anywhere? And then we made a really good connection and it ended really well.
But the trolls were all over this one.
So people were shocked that there were so many dislikes on this video.
So one person says, more dislikes than likes. Let's go, my meat eater dudes. Gotta laugh that the dislikes are double the likes. First video I've seen with more thumbs down than up. Bravo.
Thank you.
They're obviously new to our channel though, because that's not the only video where we have more thumbs down than up. We've got more.
We got lots of haters. But you know, this is the thing, like, it's great that there are so many thumbs down. We don't see that as a bad thing. We see it as a good thing because it means you're reaching people outside the vegan bubble. We don't want everyone just to go, yeah, I love it, ding, 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 ding.
Exactly. And the algorithm loves engagement. It doesn't care what your like to dislike ratio is.
No.
It just wants engagement and it'll promote those videos more. And we want these videos with a vegan and animal rights message to be seen by as many people as possible.
Yeah. So keep those thumbs down
bring
going.
On the dislikes.
Either way.
No one cares that you come from the same part of the world. Meat is yum and you can stick it up your bum. Now, I must admit, Oliver, very creative. Enjoyed that. Yeah.
Stick it up your bum. Yeah. Stick it up your bum.
Meat is yum, and most vegans don't go vegan because they no longer like the taste of meat or other animal products.
That's giving me a good body laugh.
They go vegan because they can no longer morally justify needlessly killing sentient beings who don't want to die, and we don't have to give up anything in terms of taste or flavour or texture because these days there are plant-based meats that taste as good, if not better, than their animal flesh counterparts.
So stick that up your bum, Oliver.
In fact, your bum will be healthier for it and happier for it because with the extra fibre, you'll be going more regularly and you won't have constipation or hemorrhoids.
Oh, God.
Am I supposed to believe something changed here? You don't have to believe it, but you can believe it. To let you know, we can't produce protein, so we consume animal.
Just one?
Yeah, singular
animal,
apparently.
Not animals. That'd be good if it was just one in your entire lifetime. Better if it was zero. But hey, you know what? We can get protein from plants, which is where the majority of animals that we eat get their protein from. So why don't we just go straight to the source and skip the slaughter in between? Sound good?
Sounds good. Throw her in a North Korean prison camp where she'll be forced to eat other dead prisoners to survive. Maybe then she'll understand.
That's awesome.
RNS, we're not in a survival situation.
We're not in
So why does Natasha have to
prison
hypothetically put herself in one to understand why it's necessary to eat animals?
And what no wonder they're saying that I would be eating other prisoners, so therefore they should be eating other humans on the outside of this prison?
Yeah, it's just such a weird analogy and so unnecessary. You know, what if we put you in the middle of civilization in a city and gave you a credit card, which you already have, and you get in your car and you drive to the supermarket and you've got a plethora of options? What then? You know, like, come on.
North Korea prisons, though.
Yes.
That's a new one.
It's the way of life, dum-dum.
That's awesome. Dum-dum. Oh, that's good. It's actually cute. Yeah. I like it.
You're just missing the B on dumb there, but
it's too.
That's all right. We're done. That's no problem.
When you can't spell dum-dum, there might be a little problem there.
Oh, I forgot to add that hymen beings, new species here, are also animals, and naturally animals eat other animals. Vegans aren't natural. The misconception is that human beings are omnivores, when in actual fact, biologically, anatomically, biochemically, physiologically, we are more like herbivores. Yeah.
And there are plenty of other herbivores in nature.
In fact, the majority of the animal kingdom are herbivorous.
So he would be saying that all of those animals aren't natural.
I don't think vegan know it's actually dangerous for cows if they don't get rid of their milk. Oh, that's really good.
I don't think you know that it's dangerous for you to be allowed on the internet.
Wow.
That's awesome. Cows do get rid of their milk. They have babies that drink the milk. That's the amazing thing. If we just left the babies with the mothers to drink the milk that was produced for them, then there wouldn't be dangers to the cow of exploding from too much milk.
It is a little bit different buying meat at a grocery store when you only live a block away, but when you live like 25 miles away, is a little bit harder and more expensive than going out and just shooting an animal. To which I responded, well, why not stay at home and shoot your dog then? It'll save you money and couldn't be more local and convenient.
There you go.
I think that these fussing activists should be hunted.
Fussing activists. Hello, I'm Natasha, a fussing activist.
Vegans in the wild starving has a gun, sees animals starve or live. So these ridiculous hypotheticals.
That's not even a real sentence.
Yeah, carnist in civilization eats plants or needlessly kills animals? Because that's what we're talking about here. Would you like it if someone took something from your body? So I must be quoting something that you said in the video.
I've said, yeah.
As long as they treat me like royalty and feed me, they can have my left testicle for all I care.
I don't want your left testicle, you keep that crap.
But it's very easy to say that, isn't it?
Yeah, of course. And you know what? The animals aren't treated like royalty. And even if they were, it still wouldn't be okay. But the reality is they're not.
And speaking of testicles, baby male piglets have their testicles ripped out without anaesthesia.
Yeah.
These vegans have a lot of time on their hands.
Yeah.
The people eating meat, including the guy in the video, are the ones working jobs and paying taxes to fund these protesters' unemployment checks, and yet they have the audacity to insult his way of living. Shake my head. So every protester in every social justice movement is unemployed and doesn't pay taxes. It couldn't possibly be that the demonstration was purposely held on a Friday after business hours so that working, tax-paying protesters could attend, could it?
No, definitely not, Luca. No animal rights activist has a job. None of us pay taxes. We're just sitting around going, when's the next demonstration? I got nothing better to do. It's unbelievable. Like, this guy, mind you, that I was outreaching, it was, as you said, after hours. So he'd finished work. He chose to walk past the demonstration, stop and have a look.
And this happens at so many protests and demonstrations that we do on Friday evenings or weekends.
Yeah.
Get a job.
Yeah. I remember one time we were walking past a bar and people were in the bar drinking. They were drunk and they're yelling out to us to get a job. Are you working right now? Is your job to get drunk at a bar on a Friday night? Is that what you get paid for?
Just deflecting guilty consciences. This woman is annoying. Can this woman just f*** off?
No.
And how can you die from eating animals like brah?
Yeah, I'm not going to go away. But here's the thing. If you don't want to watch the video, if you're sick of me, don't click on it. I can't F off from our own video, our own channel. But you can F off. Bye-bye.
This bitch needs to shut the f*** up.
No.
If I were him, I would have totally knocked off that bitch's teeth.
Well, you weren't him, and I got a full set of nice pearly whites.
You know, you knock someone's head off, but you knock someone's teeth out. You don't knock off teeth.
Off teeth.
You knock off a television if you're a thief, but you can't knock off teeth.
Again, when you try to troll and insult someone and you just fail. You fail so bad, it's embarrassing.
Yeah, it is.
Check your trolling, people. Check your trolling. Again, I don't know if you've said it in this video or previous ones where we've responded to troll comments. Calling women a bitch. Now, I don't find that offensive. Bitches are female dogs. Female dogs are beautiful. If you think that that's offensive, it's not. But I understand, of course, in today's language, we use that in a derogatory way. I think it says a lot about our relationship with animals. That we use words that are related to animals to insult other humans.
Hussy Bulla, when you find your let us know in the comments below. This bitch is fucking dumb.
Oh my god! Like, am I dumb because I'm saying, like, maybe you shouldn't kill animals for no reason? If I'm fucking dumb, then what does that make you? I don't know. I'm just so dumb and I don't have teeth. I don't know. I'm just being punched in the face.
Animals are not humans, you dumb bitch.
Why are you yelling and why am I always a bitch?
Laugh my ass off. Civilian sheep. Typical mask-wearing criminals. Learn about the real world. Can't wait till the bitch gets raped. Laugh my ass off.
Oh, Oh, so much violence towards me as an outreacher. Isn't it interesting?
Yeah, bugs,
so
misogynist
much.
bugs.
And you know what? I don't even think they're real humans, but if they were, they'd be the first to run away. I want you to please come to a cube of truth and confront me. The camera's always rolling. Let's show the world what a big man you are. Punching a woman, raping a woman, swearing at a woman, calling her a bitch. These men are pathetic.
Weak little keyboard warrior cowards.
The bigger the yapping, the smaller the eggplant.
Yeah. It is in our DNA to eat meat. We kill to eat, get used to eat.
It's in your DNA to be an idiot.
Why do we hunt animals? Because it's fub. Animals. From dog poop. That's what appropriate comment.
Yes.
What would she complain about if the world was 100% vegetarian?
I loved responding to this. My answer? That the world wasn't 100% vegan. Done.
Stupid couple, you'd be happier eating a burger and than your fucking grass you call food. Actually, Axel, we eat burgers at least once a week. So.
Oh, it's so cool. I love that people still think you eat grass in 2020.
Yeah.
I love that. Like, it just demonstrates that you're very, very silly.
Yeah.
You're very silly. You have your head in a deep hole, and it's not a good place.
We eat beef, chicken, duck, pork, you name it, just made from plants.
Yeah.
I need protein for workout, you bitch vegan.
We just linked the game changers.
Smug twit hiding behind her unbreakable shield of female privilege and unbelievable ignorance. She's not afraid of being hit in the mouth, so she emotionally browbeats some innocent pedestrian, trivializing slavery genocide for her fascist ideology.
So much. Joe is exploding.
I think Joe's left a previous comment. We included in another responding to hate comments video.
Really?
Yeah,
He's a regular?
Yeah, he's a regular.
Thanks. Okay. Smug twit hiding behind her unbreakable shield of female privilege. I feel like Superwoman hiding behind my shield. It's not what? How break this down.
If you don't exploit animals, it's privilege.
How is that privilege? How is that female
something?
privilege to not slit someone's throat?
And you're unbelievably ignorant because you've informed yourself and educated yourself by watching Dominion, Cowspiracy, What the Health, The Game Changers, and you've found, like, come on, please. She's not afraid of being hit in the mouth.
I'm not. As I said before, please, if you're going to do it, come along to a cube. We're always filming. I want to get that on camera and let the world see how carnists respond to non-violent human beings, women who choose not to be part of violence and exploitation against the most innocent and vulnerable beings on this planet, animals. I am not the victim here. Yeah. I am not the victim. The animals are the victims.
I feel like it is a subtle threat from Joe.
Yeah, but Joe's living in his mum's basement typing.
Yeah.
Joe doesn't know how to get out of the house to come along and confront me.
So she emotionally browbeats some innocent pedestrian. So Joe's afraid of his emotions. He doesn't want to get in touch with his innate compassion for animals. Mm-hmm. He'd prefer to continue to pay others to needlessly slit their throats and chop their heads off because that's a type of non-emotional guy that Joe is. And you're browbeating some innocent pedestrians. So, all of a sudden the pedestrians are the victims, the ones who actually stop voluntarily to watch the footage because they've been stopped in their tracks at how horrific and atrocious what it is we do to animals is, and largely because it's the first time they've ever seen it, because animal harming and exploiting industries deliberately keep it hidden from consumers because they know that if more consumers were to see it, they'd probably choose to stop paying for it. So trivializing slavery.
They're not the victims. Again, the pedestrians that are watching are not the victims. The animals are.
Exactly. Trivializing slavery. Well, animals are slaves. They're confined against their will.
They're property under the law.
Exactly. So they're slaves.
For her fascist ideology.
So veganism is fascist? Wow. What does that make carnism? Carnism must be utopia.
Yeah. It's like just om.
Yeah. Om. Wow. Does she have brain damage?
No, but I may have after reading these comments.
I love how she's comparing a very, very highly advanced species, which is evolving really fast, creating amazing technology, compared to some stinky fat bastards who roll around in mud. A human and a pig, imagine being so stupid to compare them to as the same. Okay.
Oh, we're supposed to be the highly advanced species? I thought we were the fat, stinky bastards. So we're never saying that non-human animals and human animals are exactly the same. We acknowledge that there are differences. What is the same is our capacity to suffer, and that's all that matters. We all earthlings deserve to live freely and happily, safe, away from any fear or harm, just to live our lives the way we all want to. None of us deserve to be enslaved and tortured and mutilated and murdered. That's it, simple as that.
I think we need to start to eat these vegans instead of meat.
Oh, wow. Cannibalism. Popular.
No, we can't eat plants, can we?
No,
Too simple.
Too simple.
It's funny because one of them is wearing leather shoes. Leather is from animals. Like they've dropped a truth bomb there that we didn't know. So I posted a link to Wikipedia's artificial leather page, to which they responded, it's still displayed as leather, which is an animal product. What's still displayed as leather?
What? Vegans don't wear leather. So just because we may be wearing something that looks like leather, it's made from a plant alternative. And this is the thing, this is the crazy thing, they've actually just acknowledged that they can't tell the difference. So you can wear something that looks exactly like animal flesh, but there's no murder involved. So why would you choose that product when you can choose something that looks the same but it's made from plants? You proved yourself wrong. Who's this, Charlie? Charlie's being silly. Don't be like Charlie.
What's the point of being vegan and wanting plant-based food that tastes like meat?
Because no one has their throat slit when you eat the plant-based version.
Everyone who protests usually cover their faces because they are ashamed of what they're doing. Pathetic, we leave your love animals be and let us cherish our animal foods. We don't bother you, so don't bother us.
Oh, there's a lot to take in there. So the people in the Cube of Truth are covering their faces not because they're ashamed of anything, they're doing it because it's part of the demonstration. It's an artistic piece.
And to give people the opportunity to view the footage without feeling like they're being judged by the person holding the screen showing
Yeah,
the
like
footage.
do you want someone like eyeballing you and watching you as you're watching this footage? It's a little bit weird.
Yeah.
So the mask creates like a buffer, if you like.
So it's non-judgmental.
Yeah. We leave your... What? You don't know what you're
Vegans
talking
are
about.
telling you, please leave the innocent, vulnerable animals alone. You let them be, and then vegans won't need to outreach or protest or disrupt or do anything that we currently do in order to raise awareness for the innocent, vulnerable victims, the animals that Carnists are paying others to have their throats slit and heads chopped off.
AKA, you want us to leave you alone, then you need to leave the animals alone. Simple. Well, my brain's fried.
Mine too, it's hurting. Mine melts.
Mine melt.
Leave your comments below. We'd love to hear from you as always.
Are they going to be good or are they going to be bad? What do you reckon, guys?
Either way, we want to hear them.
Thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up, share it around if you got a laugh. Maybe someone else will find it funny too. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already and turn on notifications so you get notified every time we upload a new video.
And remember until next time that going vegan is not the most we can do.
It's the least we can do.
Bye,
See you
everyone.
next video.